What's up, y'all? And as requested, they got them lows, contralto, mezzo, and soprano showcase. Let's get right on into it. You know, people do the highs all the time. I do the highs, but rarely do we get into them lows. Let's get it. It's the more underrated register by far, unfortunately. Who is that? That clarity and volume there down there for her is crazy. I love this song. So sad. Effortless for her too. She has one of the most underrated lower registers. See, the depth there is just crazy. I love Lady Gaga's, but the depth, you see the contrast. Miley's is so full, the volume is nuts, the clarity, and it's like steel. It is so great. One of the most underrated lower registers ever. People just don't know Miley. Miley can go. She can go vocally. Ugh, the vibrato. Love it. She definitely has better examples of a lower note, but the rest, that run, so smooth in that vibrato, and just the tone of that sweet small voice. I love her. Y'all know I do. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's. Ooh. Very dark, very full. Wow.
Little ghetto boy, playing in the ghetto street. Your daddy was blown away. He robbed back the grocery store.
Sounds just like her father. One of the baddest and craziest vocalists. The things she can do, ridiculous. But the richness of her tone does it for me. It's the tone that just sets her apart. Oh my goodness. Sound like a man. Nah, she got so much depth. It sounds like she's hitting a note infinitely lower than what she's actually hitting. Sound like a whole man. Okay. Praise, praise. I feel like she hit that, and that's way lower than the third octave that they showed. I don't know. I have to go back. Mm. Come on, Brandy. Got the singing organ too. Had to sit down. Yeah, she doesn't have the support way down there like some of them do. That still that power, that volume down there. But again, man, I mean, for me, the tone more than makes up for it. I can. There's a time and a place for both. I love the smokiness, that airiness, that she has too. You know what I mean? And she probably has notes down there that she does support. It's just not in this video. You know what I mean? But I like that approach too. To me, there are different approaches. Yes, there's a technically superior way to do it, but sometimes to get the point across, to get the message across, sometimes you got to do the tricks. That's pop, though. This is what separates pop from classical. It's not always going to be what's most technically correct, but to get the effect across, sometimes you gotta put some finesse on there. Come on, Lisa. Sound like a grown man down there. Oh my goodness. Come on, Lisa. Wow. Man.
You are the sun that dries up all the rain clouds, sweet mirage.
She sounds like a professional chain smoker when she hit that low note. I mean, the effortlessness, the clarity, just the darkness of it. I mean, come on. That seemed quite natural to her. It didn't seem like a stretch for her. Wow.
Hurry and take me into the arms of my dear someone.
That's that was crazy.
Meu coração me tira medo, faz deter,
Come on with that, this beautiful descent.
faz transbordar, como os rios querem encontrar o mar.
Somebody's getting just downright.
Pássaro
That sounds scary.
encontrar o céu. Eu quero te encontrar.
This is just starting to sound downright scary, downright frightening. Let's continue.
Empty in despair,
Whoa.
wondering can't find it. Thought you were sent from above, but you and me never had love. So much more I have to say. Help me find a way. Dull
Okay.
eyes, dull mouth, dull legs. I am dull arms, big veins,
Doll arms?
dog veins.
She sounds like she's been smoking for 70 years straight. I'm talking night and day, just non-stop. I just mean in general, even when she's not trying to hit the low note per se, it's just her tone is so. It's just got this natural. I don't know how to describe it. Like this raw, this roughness to it. It's not so much like a distortion rough or like raspy rough. It's just this natural. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like this, just smoker like vibe to it, and everything she hits it just sounds like there's bass to it, and it's just such depth and darkness to her just regular like speech level singing, her just going about her verse regular. It's like wow. I mean, who is that? I mean, they probably showed that when they playing. I'm focusing on the note that they're showing here, but wow.
De repente a dor de esperar terminou e o amor veio enfim. Eu que sempre sonhei, mas não acreditei muito em mim. Vi o tempo passar, o inverno chegar outra vez, mas dessa vez
Very heavy.
todo pranto sumiu.
And the very heavy, the slow, the dramatic, like vibrato, just really, I feel like it compounds the effect of the power that she has down there. I feel like the vibrato is really pushing it to the next level. That very slow, just dramatic vibrato. It's just like shaking the speaker, shaking the room type of thing. At least here, I don't know if y'all feel it's the same effect because I'm recording a recording, but very dramatic and
He
heavy.
has set me free.
Come on, she's a monster.
Oh, God has my God on me.
Come on. They should have played the Bring It on the Altar when she hit that ridiculous note on that song. Just blew me away. A whole grown man who might just be smoking at the same time. I think it's just ridiculous on that note.
Time will bring the real end of our trial. There'll be no remnants, no trace, no resentment. Your face will be the reason I smile.
Come
See
on.
what I cannot have
Love her tone there. I prefer her tone when she's low and smooth like that to when she's belting high and doing the G5 and craziness. I really do. And that song is one of my favorite songs. I loved her forever of the song as well. And just the richness and the warmth of her lows. I love them. I love them so much. Let's continue. Oh, I'm sorry she wasn't done.
6 it away, I read it away.
Love this song too.
Away.
Come on.
Away, away, away. I traveled 70 states. Thought moving around make me feel better. I tried to let go of my lover.
I love how she dropped that super high song, that super high, that with those high head voice notes. I love how she like dropped it octave and just totally did a completely different version. I love the depth. Again, I feel like a broken record with a lot of these people, but I love the depth. I love the warmness of just the quality of her voice. I'm not familiar with her, but I love what I'm hearing there, and I love that song. Love that song. Solange can write her butt off, and she's incredible. I love her work too. Come on.
The dreamers and their dreams.
Come on. Depth. Darkness. Come on. And I want to hear that descending run again though, because that, I mean, that's a master class all by herself, Layla.
Here's to life. The dreamers and their dreams.
Who does that?
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering. Lay me at the throne.
Crystal clear beat too.
Leave me there alone.
I mean, just crystal clear, no pitch issues down there at all. Just crystal clear, supported. I mean, that's insane. That's insane for a woman to be down there and just as easy and simple. A lot of tenors can't do that. A lot of male tenors can't do what she just did. And the second octave, my goodness. Wow, just the ease. The clarity, the volume. Come on,
Se de
drummer.
afeto esse alguém não entende nada, na beleza desse teu olhar, eu quero estar o tempo inteiro.
You better phrase clearly down there,
Quero te
man.
pegar no colo, te deitar no solo e te fazer mulher.
Man.
Quero pingos de amor.
I'm, I'm speechless. The ladies ain't got no business just taking over the second octave like that. I mean, I know you tenors, you male tenors especially, you male tenors, y'all are jelly. Y'all are definitely jealous. Cause I mean, a lot of y'all can't go down there, especially not with the ease and the power and the volume, as so many of these women just demonstrated. I mean, Jessica Reedy, like I said, that song "Bring It On the Altar." When she sings that song and hits that note like that, it's a whole baritone in her throat right there. Uh, a whole it's just ridiculous, the volume, and it's like her voice brightens up and it gets more powerful, more volume down there than when she's doing her mid belts and her higher notes. It boggles my mind when I hear that. Miley Cyrus again didn't show the greatest clips from her, not knocking the person who made the video, but I'm just giving an honest, and because I've seen her go in the second octave as well and just blow me away. I mean, the bass and the depth and the ease and the pitch. You know, that's not easy. At least generally speaking, it's not easy. I've noticed for women to be so down low, even if they can go low, and then to be the pitch to be perfect like that, and then to phrase so clearly, and to have that volume is it doesn't happen. It's more rare. It's a more rare quality, and it just is amazing. I mean, Layla Hathaway is more of a smoky, more of a just warm feeling to her voice. She doesn't really have that punchiness, that sharpness in the second octave, like some of these people did. Like shoot, I just said her name, Jessica Reedy, like a Jessica Reedy. Hers is more smooth and silky. It's more stylized, I would say. I don't think she can't get that support and that power as a Jessica Reedy. I don't think it's the case. I think it's just more of a stylized approach to get an effect. You know, it's about the delivery for her. But you know, I love both. I love them both. I love both takes on that. And who else? Let's go back. That's good because y'all know I've got horrible memory. JoJo, I love JoJo's when she did that incredible Maxwell song. Just killed it. Hers throughout, and the ease of hers and the clarity of hers is ridiculous, especially considering she can full belt out G5s. Uh, uh, it's ridiculous. Um, yeah, a lot of these women I'm not even familiar with, but Lisa Fisher, I didn't know that she could go so low and be so just dark and full down there, knowing that she can hit whistle tones like she could just hit them like they're nothing. High head voice notes like it's nothing, and be fluent and not just hit them, but be able to stay in that place, stay in those registers with ease and just flow. For her to be able to go so low with such depth, it's amazing. It just speaks a lot about her musicality and her range. Miss Brandy Norwood, I mean, she her lower register is my favorite from her. Easily my favorite from her. Just the richness of the tone down there is just wonderful, and the fact that she can be so low in the third octave and still descend so accurately with agility, just descend so quickly and effortlessly, and phrase like she was during Sitting Up in My Room, that song and that performance. It's just the effortlessness, and you could tell it's natural for her in that register. She doesn't really struggle, even though on that particular performance it wasn't as like just punchy and as powerful as like some of them others, like Jess Carides, one of them. But her approach is more smoky and more velvety, and I do appreciate that too. And Grace Jones sounded like a grown man. Like a grown man. I mean, one of these ladies I said sound like a straight train smoker. It's all true. It just don't make no sense. Anyway, thank you for liking, Scott, and please continue to perform your favorites.